Okay, today's video is going to be about King Charles III. So it's all over the news. King Charles III. He's had he had an enlarged prostate, and I think he was getting investigated or something like that. And I think they were doing surgery on him or something. I don't know. But anyway, so they've basically found some form of cancer. I've got a statement here from Buckingham Palace. It says, during the King's recent hospital procedure for buying prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by his doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful for his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in hope it may assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. So that was published on the 5th of February, which was Monday. So yeah, basically since Monday, this has just been on the news in the UK, and we understand from the news apparently, and also it was on the news basically that King Charles is passing quite a lot of his duties, I think, onto Prince William. Obviously, Prince William is the next one, to be king. So, it's only right that he gets that load, but he's also facing, a difficult time at the moment. Prince William is actually facing his own, troubles at the moment, looking after his wife, Princess Catherine, Kate Middleton. She's had surgery on her stomach, and she's been advised, to not do any public duties until I think after Easter. So, but I did hear today that apparently Kate is actually going to be going up to Sandringham to go and see, King Charles. So I believe this is a recent picture of Prince William today. Obviously, quite a few people, the whole world who know about this. We're all worried, obviously, about what the future holds, for the UK. Obviously, King Charles isn't getting any younger. He's 75 years old. And, it's like, what can you say? It's a very difficult thing, to go through, seeing someone like that going through something, a terrible disease that just rips everything. Sorry, my throat. But yeah, but the real thing that everyone is talking about at the moment is that how can you actually call him Prince still? Prince Harry has decided to come back to the UK. I don't know if he's still there, because let's just see if there's anything on the news about it. Prince Harry, he's travelled 6,000 miles from obviously America to the UK to go and visit his father. He's obviously had the news. I think he must have been telephoned or something like that, or contacted by one of either King Charles himself or one of his aides to let him know what's going on. But what everyone is talking about at the moment is this serious? Because, like, if it wasn't that serious, he hasn't bothered spending much time with his dad, to be honest. Let's be honest. The last time he came over here, I think to see his father, was his father's coronation. And as soon as it was over, he was gone. He was gone back. back in his car, back on the plane, and off he went. His brother William, you know, I do honestly think them two, they're just, I don't ever think there's a way back for them, to be honest. He is, the way Harry has trashed, you know, his family, the way him and Meghan have treated, it's like, you know, as a British citizen, as a UK, you know, citizen, you know, then we know they're not our family, but they're our British royal family. You know, they're not people we look up to. Well, yeah, they are people we look up to, but you know what I mean? They're like, you know, top society, if you will, in the UK. And the British people, there's some of them that, you know, some people just don't care about the royal family. Some people, like royalists, they love them. And I think because they're going through so much scandal, like since all this stuff with Meghan and Harry, and then it's gone on to, you know, Prince Philip's death, then the Queen's death, and then it's gone back to Harry and Meghan again. It's like, you know, it's just, you know, it makes you think that they're like, and then obviously King Charles having this diagnosis, it just makes you think that they're not, you know, they're human after all. They're like any other normal family. They're going to have mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to fall out or whatever. But the question is, are they actually going to, you know, make up? And I don't know, because a lot of people were sitting there saying, oh, you know, be careful, Harry ain't got a wire in him, because apparently he's making another book. Now, I personally read Spare. I actually listened to the audiobook of it. And it was quite shocking, the stuff that he was saying in there. You know, he was saying a lot of stuff, you know, to do with his brother, how him and his brother had a fight, literally fisticuffs, and, you know, how he wasn't, you know, I don't think he's still happy with Camilla being part of his dad's life. But so a lot of people were sitting there saying at the moment, they're saying how this is karma for King Charles. Now, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but you got to ask yourself, you know, what has he done to get to, you know, for people to do that? A lot of people were sitting there saying, oh, you know, he was part of the, you know, Diana dying, you know, the whole royal family had her killed. And I think this is what is messing, this is what's probably messing with Prince Harry's head. He's probably got in so deep, thought about it so deep, that he's just literally like, you know, I'm off, you know, I don't want to be part of this family no more. So he's emigrated to America, and that's probably what it is. All this stuff coming out is his way of, you know, fighting back and that. But yeah, it's just, so anyway, so what we got now. Prince Harry returns to the UK after King Charles's cancer diagnosis. That was one day ago. 18 hours ago, Prince Harry visits Charles after cancer diagnosis, but no plan to see William. Well, obviously, there's something about that Meghan, and I've always said this, there's something about that Meghan that I feel like she's like the puppet master, and he's like the little puppet. She tells him, and, you know, what she says goes, basically. And I'm surprised she let him come to the fucking UK to see his father, quite honestly. Unless he's actually got some balls, finally got his balls back, and fucking said, look, you know, I want to go see my dying, well, not dying, but, you know, I want to see my father, who's, you know, ill. King Charles cancer latest. 1 hour ago, Harry returns to Heathrow Airport. Oh, what a surprise. Now, I'm thinking, maybe Harry's come back because he's thinking, shit, you know, my brother is the next one in line for the throne. So maybe I'll just try and, you know, get in their good books again. King Charles cancer scare. Harry returns to Heathrow Airport after 26 hours after arriving to visit his father.